Reality.tv.
Good evening and welcome to the first game of the 21-22 Adelaide Super League. We're here in sunny Adelaide. Surprisingly good weather today, considering the last week of weather we've had. So good, nice weather to show up on the first game. Over the weekend, I think outbreak selections happened. Hopefully everyone's recovered from that. Ready for the first game.
Parents is late, so I got. But he'll do it next week. Pretend like it's working. Okay.
The stream brought to you by OTTV, run by Rex Johnson. If you want more of this coverage and want to support it, go to patreon.com/OTTV. Oh. So we've only got one microphone working right now. Ted Wachtel, meant to be the other commentator, but his microphone's not working, so just getting ready for the game to start. We have East Adelaide Force up against Southside Riptide. So Southside Riptide in the red and East Adelaide Force in black. Going to be less production than the draft that happened on Friday. I don't have all the stats that Marty has, so I'm just going to have to wing everything. And hopefully I get past something. On the line, we have Andy Maddox, we have Sando, Scary, Ferdy, Tim Stevens, Wes, and Curtis. Surprisingly, I know everybody. I watched a lot of Div 2 Nationals this year. They had a lot of international commentators. It's pretty great because they knew a lot about Ultimate, but they had no idea who the players were. But we've got the opposite problem here, where we know all the players, but we don't know anything about Ultimate. I know just enough to get by.
Yeah, when someone drops it, it's bad.
Yeah, dropping the disc is bad.
Hey Kev, new cleats? Oh. Stepping it up. Very wide. Like my other ones, where they're going to be. These ones are lighter.
East Adelaide Force getting their line ready. We're just waiting for them to finalize it. We have Keith, Greg, Ben Powley, Joe, Sid, Murray, and Sean.
With these guys, okay. Well, they thought they could go away with that, but no. Still one more round. What do you reckon, Kev? Hey, what do you reckon? Am I live yet or not? Oh, what's it
A lot of banter, a lot of chatter going on in the background, but the pull is up. Baddock's going to be footing that. Rolls all the way to the back. Great pull. He's going to bring it up to the front though. Marked by Greg. First cut from 30. Takes on the break side. Looking at options, looking at his dump. Back to Sando. Scary, making that easy cut there. Back to Sando. Bax has a disc on the far side. That's ambitious throw. Sean Laced claiming the first one. Throw goes straight to Murray. Ah, I couldn't actually see he threw that because Kevin was standing in the way, but Sean Lace, he threw the assist to Murray Wachtel. It's the first goal of Super League. Exciting.
You're famous.
East Adelaide Force looking like a very athletic team. Other than some older players. Yeah, Will and Jin seen better days as well. But still good enough to get picked. Yeah, Will's only has one hand. Can't remember which one it was. I think it's his left. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Southside Riptide already have a player missing in the first week. They only have 10. I believe each team has 11 players. Yeah, Brian Ty missing.
Here he comes. Just a bit late.
Oh, never mind. He is here. It's quite awkward commentating by yourself. Apparel's going to pull the disc. Oh, another excellent pull. Right to the back. Very floaty. Sandy just waits for it. Straight to Madx. Deep cut from 30. Looked off. Curtis has it. Back to Madx. Looking for a dump. Brings it across to Nunu. Back to Madx, getting every second disc. Sando gets this one. 30. Madx cutting deep. Looked off. Nunu's got it. Back to Sando. They're really using the handlers here. Oh, straight to Madx. Wow. That's excellent handler movement. Ted's happy about that. He's got Madx on his fantasy team. As far as I remember, Madx is a bit of a throwaway machine. It must have been cheap.
Hey, he was cheap, but you know, he throws away 10 times a game, but he also throws 10 assists.
Sure,
So
he does throw a lot of assists.
+2, -1.
He's always looking for the end zone.
Mr. 1 is on the field now.
Mr. Oh yes, John Brewer is on the field now. First pick. I think it surprised a lot of people, but also didn't surprise a lot of people. Usually that first pick is saved for an athletic receiver. But pick for John Brewer now. A very solid midfield player, I'd say. Can do a lot. Can do a bit of everything. Can handle, can receive.
That's all frisbee. Those are the 2 things.
Yep, that's what you need in frisbee. Throwing and receiving. Scary from the pool. We're going to have 3 from 3 good pulls. Another one. Joseph and Keith. Oh no, that's for Sean Lacing. To Jin. Kevin's got it. The left hand. Menace. Oh, the big shot.
First throw at
Going out of bounds. First throwaway.
I think it's the first throw.
Yeah, I think that is the first throwaway. Kevin.
49 to go to hit the record.
Ted reminding that Connor had 50 throwaways in one season. Gonna be honest, I think that number's probably wrong. I feel like it's normally higher than that, but yeah, sure, we'll trust the stats. The pick call. Can't remember what. Don't see what it was. Send it with a disc on the far side. Back to Scary in the middle of the field. Back to Sando. Back to Scary. They're really loving that handler movement. Birdie's got it. Marked by Kevin. Enthusiastic mark. Break throw to Nunu. Scary's got it back. Big break to Tim Stevens. Sando's got the disc again. Fat side throw. All red and parlay. And Nunu out the back. Grabs the disc for a goal. I believe it was a break. Southside Riptide up 2-1 now. Just me, it seemed like East Adelaide forces a lot of younger players compared to Southside.
I think it's just you. Oh,
Oh, your microphone's working.
I have a voice. Oh, brilliant.
Finally, not solo commentating.
Thanks, Rexy. Younger players. I mean, they've got Murray, but he's they've got some new players. I think this is Kevin's first league. Not quite a young chicken, but
Relatively inexperienced.
Curtis on the other team. I think he's on the U22s as well.
That's true.
Bit of youth.
Even wearing that U22's uniform. Making
That's
good
right.
use of it since they couldn't go this year. It's cancelled. Of course,
That's a
because of COVID, unfortunately.
Mm. So Baddock's put up his first pull of the night. Everyone else has found the back of the end zone so far.
Yeah, can we go 4 from 4?
It's looking good.
That's another excellent pull.
That it is.
Harley fields it. Straight to Joe. Middle of the field. Still in the end zone. Back to Parlay. Seems like a bit of a straight up force. Because he's a bit of a thrower. Kevin's got it. Enthusiastic fake. Back to a bit of a flick force. Joseph.
Yeah, I think they're just going straight up for a few to lock down Greg and Murray's deep cuts there. Ooh, that's a throwaway.
It's a throwaway.
To the ground.
Not a drop. It's a throwaway.
Baddock's to pick up. He's looking at the end zone. He wants it.
He wants it bad. Murray did a great job of blocking off that up the line cut. Talis having to really work for that one. Ooh. Fat side. Oh.
Pulled down by Scary. Not quite in.
in.
And that'll do it. Excellent. Over to Tim Stevens. Is that 3-1 to Southside?
It is 3-on.
That's a pretty good start. There you go. So what happened there? Just a bit of a missed throw from Greg.
Oh, it's Dog running around, knocking wires.
That's good. No, it's capitalising on the turn. Tyler's looking aggressive, that's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't even a dangerous throw. It was just a little bit of a mistake from Greg.
All right, Baddock's with the disc. Lining up next to 30, number 1, Curtis, Talis, Sando, and Nunu. Another strong line.
On the other side, we have Greg, Jin, Keith, Paule, Sean, Will, and Alice.
In, I believe, the oldest line configuration in the league.
That would probably be right.
Let's see if they can put it together. Bit of experience never hurt.
Need some athleticism on your team. They've got some. Oh, we're still yet to see a bad pool this game. So see if Maddox can continue the tradition. Not as good as the others, but
A little shorter, still happy to take those.
yeah, you take that.
Into the wind a little bit there.
Yeah, it's just enough wind to keep the throws honest. Usually not very windy in Adelaide compared to other cities. Oh, big inside throw by Paule.
I think we're seeing a lot of careful disc movement by the East Adelaide force here.
Yeah, I don't think they want to turn the disc over easy again.
No, not going for the first shot. Trying to swing it, hit those breaks. Very consistent. This is where Talis shot from last time. Let's see what Paule does. Yep, just reset. Ooh. Not sure, was that touch or is that...
I'm not sure. I saw a bit of an ambitious inside
And
throw.
Maddox just goes. No hesitation.
Oh,
Still
everyone
up.
misreads
Curtis
it.
comes down with it.
Everyone
goal.
misreads that one. And Curtis rips it down. Well, more like it fell out to the back of him. But
Yeah, everyone up. And the disc stayed there. Just waited for him.
sometimes it pays to be patient.
That's for sure. And really a hot start here. They're going to have to figure something out. Maybe call a timeout. And that looks to be what they've done.
exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. Paule's just keeping it interesting for us.
Yeah. Wants an interesting season. Of course, skill levels going to change once the outbreak season starts. I think a lot of younger players lose their skills over the off season. Gotta build that back up.
No, that is a good point. Like, the season does go for 10 weeks, and over the course of those 10 weeks, the Div 1 and Div 2 teams will be training. So those that are committed to that by finals week will be completely different beasts to what they are today.
Yeah, definitely. And there are also bound to be players who get injured over the season.
Yep. Myself.
Yeah, yourself. I know Tim Davis is probably going to have 5 good weeks before he's out.
Probably. Oh, well, good weeks. He's injured already.
Oh,
He'll
no.
just double down at some point.
It's inevitable.
Bright not playing, but he is here. Is curious.
Injury?
I don't know. For the game.
Oh, we didn't have any predictions.
Didn't know if that was... okay. My predictions at this point, though, is I'm going to go with the Southside Riptide. Just 4-1.
It's cheating once the game started.
Yep.
But I think Paule's keeping us on our toes a bit. It's too boring
he's
if you
certainly
win
not
every
going to
game.
give up. He's not falling over anytime soon.
Might give up a couple games. Keep it really interesting this season.
And here they come out of their 75-second timeout they just had there.
Does anyone actually keep track of that?
Well, it'll be on the stream.
Hop back on the field. I need a screen in front of me, see what the score is, because I'm not going to remember off the top of my head. There's only so much maths my head can do.
Oh, that's smart. Bring up the stream on your phone. What are we looking at there? The black team? Yeah, a bit younger. We've got Joe Petrie and Murray. Maybe some deep threat. Maybe if they just start taking some shots like red, they'll start pulling them down too.
Oh yeah, they've got Greg and Parley. They've got deep threats for days. Although Southside, Riptide is quite tall, honestly.
Yeah, Tim Stevens, I think a bit of a slept-on pick. He's always one of the highest goal scorers, and that's for a reason. He pulls them down.
He's tall and athletic. That's the handler dream. And there's plenty of handlers on this team. Nooney with the pull. Oh, bit of a flatter one, but still goes the distance.
Yep,
Great
deep in the end
positioning.
zone. That's all right. Brill down there to get the mark on straight away.
Another inside throw to Jin. Middle of the field. Oh, a lot of really cheeky throws here.
They're just looking to the breaks, and I think that's always safe. Powley's, I think he's kept that in. That was a good effort. Yep.
They're claiming
There
it's
is an
out.
out call. So they're just having a discussion about whether it's a force-out foul here, or if he was just in to begin with. It seems like he'll retain possession.
Yep, on the side here, right at the front of the end zone.
The call's been retracted.
Looking at the end zone, very cheeky up
Thanks,
the line.
Joe.
cut.
That one looks in. That's in. Excellent. All right, back on the board.
Second point for East Adelaide Force.
And Ben Pally getting the +2 on that one.
Yeah, there are a lot of players out here who are very passionate about fantasy stats. Any disc that goes to the ground, they'll claim a touch on it.
That's for sure. It's going out of bounds. Make sure to get the +3. It's a little tickle.
Yeah, if they do a really bad throw, they'll throw the receiver under the bus. Oh, they touch that. That's a drop. It's not a throwaway.
Yeah. Sometimes you can pick the players that have got the score in their heads. They look for the assist points when they probably shouldn't.
Yeah, that's why you pick really athletic players, because they'll always get to the disc, and then you can always claim that as a drop.
Exactly.
Alrighty, we're back. 4-2. Southside Riptide still up a couple points, and they're on offense right now, so they have a chance to go up 3 points here. Sean Lace to the pool.
So we'll have to see what kind of defense they come down with here. I'm sure they've had a discussion about it. Lots of wily players.
This is going all the way out the back.
Give them a nice breather, I suppose.
Plenty of time to rest.
We got a break super early, so I must have saw that one.
Sando got to be bring the disc in. I think we've only seen man so far this game. Haven't seen a single zone or poachy look at all. It's honest
Just
man.
have Joe poaching off a little bit there, getting the disc into Maddox's hands. Maybe that's the strategy. It's worked in the past.
Yeah, Southside using a lot of handler movement this game. Always giving it back to Maddox or Sando. 30 in the handler space now. He's getting
Pick call.
Freddie bring the disc back in. John Brill's looking beat. But Freddie had no interest.
They're resetting back into the end zone here. It's getting sketchy. Oh, that's a nice break. Get it out of there. Use the fat side of the
Now
field.
they're safe. Sando disc in hand. Always a safe option. Freddie's almost in power position.
They're just struggling to generate options at the moment. See if they can find some. Yep, little 5 meter unders up the line.
They really have to get it off this line though. You can't rely on this line forever. Or
Yeah,
maybe
they have
they
to
will.
take a shot. Or yeah, he's taking the shot. All right, 30. He's great in the air. 3-on-1. Can he do it?
Oh!
Sid to claim the points.
Sid will take those 3 points for the D. I feel like
Absolutely.
everyone is mistreating the disc today a bit. Just
Yeah.
floating over everybody.
That's right. I think 30 was always going to be hard pressed there. There's a lot of height around him. Just
Yeah.
needed to be perfect, that throw. I think they just got a little bit stuck on the sideline. Had to take a shot. We'll see what Sean's done. He's gone under. He's found a lot of space there, Jim. And he takes the shot. Well,
You're back, Greg, here.
you always take that shot to Greg. See
Not
if you can
quite
put it
in.
in. Yep,
Harley's got it.
that was lovely.
They break again. It's getting
That-
close now. 1 point difference.
Yeah, 3-4. They come back. That timeout serves them well. I think we always knew that East Adelaide Force here were going to be a bit hard to handle with Greg and Murray and even Paolo running deep. It would be hard to shut down. They came out with a lot of small ball. Just showed that they could do that too.
Yeah, and they've got the throwers as well. They've Sean Lace and Joe, so and they're pretty safe throwers if you're going to Ben and Greg, especially.
Absolutely. Jin too, back in
Oh,
the day, he was
of
a
course.
pretty good handler.
Jin, great value pick. I believe 8th round pick or 9th round.
Yeah,
Can't
might even
remember.
be 9th round. I'm not
That's good value. It's a safe thrower for the most part.
definitely.
Take shots.
All right, now it's Southside's turn to reply. What are they going to change up?
They've had a couple of opportunities now, but East Adelaide's come out with 2 points in a row. Not playing favourites, but I think there was some talk that East Adelaide were the favourites to win.
East Adelaide? No, surely not. Not with this performance. I want to be a little bit more dominant than 3-4.
Oh, they're not dominant at all. They're actually losing. They're losing. They're not dominant at all.
Absolutely.
But pre-tournament,
I mean, Paolo always talks a big game.
he really does. Big character he is.
Yep,
They've got a few big characters on this team.
they do. So will they clash, or will Paolo just devour them all and get them all in line?
No chance.
Senator Field, love that. Senator 30.
30 taking the handler spot now.
Found Tallis in the middle. That's a good shot.
Because Baddock's off the field, that's why.
Ah, you'd be right.
Nunu grabbing it.
30 again. They've found a line, but I think they're going to be able to get off it this time.
Every second
Oh,
throw is going to a handler.
pick caught again. Just got to clean it up a little bit. Few too many happening. Paolo interestingly setting up more than 3 meters away from his player he called pick on.
Tallis with the janky cut to get away from Key. And he just bombs it.
It's going to be a lot of work to be done here.
Ben just getting into a really good position.
Hey, he pulled that one down, did he?
Oh, I think he got a hand on that. He'll definitely claim it.
Sure will. Really nice inside. Oh, it's been put down.
Murray just losing his footing there, unfortunately.
Slipping out. Sando again, looking end zone. Nope, back to 30. Who wants the 2 points? They're up for grabs.
Back to the handler movement.
I think 30's found it. That's in.
That's
Lovely
in.
shot. To Wes.
Right, they found the end zone. Great cut. Surprisingly empty there.
I can't say that.
Encouraging some smack talk.
Yep. We've been told to keep it cordial today.
Yeah. Until Paolo gets on the microphone, then
Well, I was going to break loose then,
oh,
so we balance it out.
Loose.
We'll talk about how great that inside break was, and not about how shoddy the mark was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. But that is why it's important to make the break side cuts too. They will open up.
It's true. Well, someone has to make it.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're standing in the stack doing nothing.
My favourite position.
It's my second favourite position.
Do tell, what is your favourite position?
Sitting on the bench, honestly,
Ah.
that's my favourite position.
Commentating.
Yeah, well, usually I just sit on the sideline doing nothing.
Oh.
Well, nice, I should be doing something now, so. Yeah, they're breaking out. Trying to get back out, 2-point lead for Southside.
Yeah, they stemmed the bleeding. Not that there much was. Was much. 5-3. Madx with the pull again.
Haven't had a brick yet.
This could be our first. Oh, it's back corner!
It's back
It's just
corner.
the best yet!
It's Callahan territory.
Oh, they're right on it. See if they can hear the pressure up. Oh, it's a bit of a release.
Straight out.
They've held him out again though. No head back.
Will did not want it back there.
Scary spot to be in, especially with 30 on your mark. He's pretty active. And the shot's up. They just get it out of there. Back into. Oh,
Greg
too
just
easy.
too casual. Jin is by himself.
It didn't shoot. Now it's gone. Greg to Jin. That's a goal.
Oh, he
Excellent.
really had to work for that one.
He sure did.
Could have made that so much easier.
I believe there was a pick call, but it's been retracted as it didn't affect.
Grego making a very casual catch on that deep cut. Just
Yeah, I
ran
mean,
deep and just turned around and just caught
It
it.
dropped a little early. I think Nunu was expecting it to go to the end zone, busting his ass to get there.
Well, I think if you're marking Greg, you always expected this to be going to the end zone.
That's right. You don't have too many extra seconds to look back.
Yeah. Take one look back and, oh, see you later. Greg's got it.
That's all right. No, it keeps the game interesting. Here's the replay. Wow.
That stream is delayed, so if you watch on your phone, it won't be what's actually on the screen.
That is a good tip.
So we're probably just looking at the lines right now. We can't actually see what's going on the actual screen. We just have a stream up so that we can see what the score is. Which, of course, it is 4-5 right now, with East Adelaide pulling.
33 minutes into the game.
It's been relatively clean, this game. It's not enough wind to really cause the turnovers. And no poachy looks at all. It's just been match defense the entire time.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of skillful throws on both these teams, so you're hesitant to look into a zone without a bunch of wind to make it interesting.
That is true.
And the match has created a couple turns here and there, although admittedly mostly just grounded discs.
Mostly self-inflicted turnovers.
Yeah.
Not so much pressured defense.
Yeah. I imagine as the game goes on, they'll mix it up and get something there.
Yeah, I think still first game of the season, everyone's still fresh.
Yeah.
Madx and Sando back in the handler space. They're probably working through them a lot. Although as I say that, they don't do that.
Swinging it back and around. I like this quick disc movement. Really hard to lock down on.
They've got the place to do it as well.
Nice but scary.
Some young, athletic, skilled players.
And madx.
He's the youngest skilled player of all, 30.
They're doing a lot of handler movement here, and it's looking good, but the issue is they've got a lot of stagnant players upfield.
Yeah,
So
no deep cuts
eventually-
whatsoever.
Yeah, no deep cuts. Just a lot of having a breather, which is going to make you struggle to find a good option and put up a bad one eventually.
Yeah, that's where the turnovers come.
Yeah.
Where's just getting it back to Madx, and he shoots for the end zone. John
Ace
Brill
found
keeps that in.
Excellent.
Thank you for the hand signals, Mo. Makes our job easier.
Sure does. No guessing anymore. Yeah, John Brill was very open on that deep cut, but Murray almost got across, poaching off his own player. Just didn't quite get there in time.
Yeah, all the deep cuts seemed to happen at the same time. There was nobody cutting deep that entire point. But then, when one went deep, everyone went deep.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like a good idea. All right.
Well, that's the team that's on the same page.
I suppose.
It's a bit chilly in Adelaide, which is surprising considering it's November. Usually by now it's like 30 degrees every day.
Yeah. You say surprising. I say unacceptable.
Yeah, I'm being nice here. Sub 20 degrees days for the whole week last week. Just miserable rain.
Yeah, rain. What's that about?
It was raining this morning as well,
Oh,
but thankfully cleared up. Or maybe rain would actually make this game more interesting. Get more turns.
yeah, that's true. I don't personally like playing in the rain. Just a bit miserable.
Yeah, it would be even worse because we'd just be sitting in the rain then. And that's worse than playing in the rain because you can't even get warm.
True.
Madx with the pull again. Seems like he's the designated puller of this team.
Well, the last one was fantastic. It was back corner. Doesn't get better. That one,
Might be going again. Not
Oh.
quite.
it's just held up.
Nice floaty one.
Yeah, can't be unhappy with that. It's Will. Will has thrown a right-handed flick,
But it's to Greg, of course.
and that'll work. Of course, has been telling everyone that he can't use that one anymore. Perhaps just tanking the draft value. Since held on to that, it's been called not in, and he's taking the next shot to Greg, and that's a goal.
It's as safe as safe can be.
Yeah.
East Adelaide having a bit of a dodgy throwing night. They're really making each other work. Thankfully, they've all got safe hands.
Yeah, they'll work to get it. And they're trading, back to trading now. I think the last three have all been shots to Greg, haven't they?
I think every deep shot has been to Greg.
Right.
It's the safe option.
Yep.
It's either an under or a deep to Greg.
I'm sure Southside Riptide will figure that out and make the adjustment. Maybe just hang Tim Stevens deep or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, sleeper here, 30 was taking some huge grabs down a Southern Premier League. Could have him deep. Russell Greg's feathers, he's probably not used to receiving against some
Well,
shorter individuals.
30 can get into a good position quicker than other players, I'd imagine.
That's true. Box him out, maybe.
Makes him a little bit more uncomfortable, hopefully.
Yeah. And Greg's a nice guy. He doesn't like running over the top of people.
That's true.
Ballard a pull.
Seems like he's a designated pull off East Adelaide.
Yeah, has anyone else had a crack yet? I'm not sure.
I think so.
Oh, Sean. Yeah,
Sean's
Sean
had
had a
one.
couple. Yeah.
Of course, when you're the captain, you can do whatever you want.
That's right. That's why you're the captain.
Or Scary's delegating to other people.
Is he?
Yeah, Baddock's been pulling everything.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right, as I say that, right on cue, Scary feels a diss to Sando. Great grab in the air, Vitalis.
Oh,
Cold drop. Very uncharacteristic of 30.
you won't see too many of those.
You definitely won't see many of those. I think he's just as shocked as any of us.
Yeah.
He's like a bit of a straight up force.
Now back to the flick. Ooh,
Big break throw.
that's in. Lovely throw. I think they're playing flick, no inside look.
Yeah.
Um,
Really scared that inside throw.
yeah, they've got a couple throws who just fire it off real quick.
Yeah.
Open the field up.
Got plenty. Great goal by Sid. Managed
Yep.
to keep his feet.
Yeah, unfortunately for
Just
them,
in the
Joe's
field.
also got those arounds.
Yeah.
Lovely little throw there.
Seems like Palais going to fill the pool again. I don't think we've seen a bad pool yet, have we?
No, I mean, if they're all quality, keep doing it.
It's true. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's the one.
A lot of throws on this line from East Adelaide. And Greg, of course. The
Perfect team.
perfect target.
Only need one receiver. I think Southside's lineup here is not so many sort of dedicated handler players, but a lot more sort of utility or field back.
Yeah.
That is a huge pull,
That is
gone
a-
right over the camera, dropped in.
Bounce.
Ooh, almost the run through, that would have been great. I don't know if we had any Callahans last season, but they're always nice to see. And that one's grounded too. I think you can give the credit for that one to Jin for his run down there. Gets the pressure right on.
Yeah. East Adelaide applying a lot of pressure now on defense.
Oh, they're going to have to work for this.
Oh,
he's got
Sean.
The sprint sets have been paying off.
That's athleticism right there. That's the start of the outbreak season.
Back to Sean. Little quick 1-2s. They're clogging it a bit here. They need to find a good option.
Oh,
Palais.
Palais
Provides.
just getting it in space. Trying to look for Joseph. Inside
Cheeky
throw.
inside. Yeah, Southside not happy with that. They're really trying to lock down on those insides.
Yeah, just a couple off just cold mistakes over the last 2 points. Really letting East Adelaide catch up now.
Yeah, we've got a game on our hands, 6-6. How long are these games, do you know?
I believe these games are 80 minutes.
Just over halfway through. Sounds about right.
That's a guess though. I haven't read the rules.
Few have, it would seem.
I'm not a player, I don't need to read the rules.
True. Yeah. All right. Now it's Southside's turn. They've got to find something new. Oh, 7-6. My bad. They really do. 1 point to half. I think we've seen the change in defense from East Adelaide. A lot more pressure. Not quite so many easy options.
Yeah, I think they're just playing a bit harder, trying to put a bit more pressure on. Maybe Southside's tiring a bit.
Not quite finding the same deep options they were as well. They'll probably
Yeah.
try to shoot to Tim this point. Got the Maddox Tim combo.
Yeah, I think they're really lacking the deep cuts now. Drying up a bit.
Yeah. And you've got to remember it is the first game of the season.
That's
Players
true.
got to find their roles. in each
There
team.
we
And
go.
this is a shocker.
First
How far
brick
up are
of the
we
season.
going? Yeah, I reckon it's pretty far up there. Over. Maddox is trying to push it to the cone.
He takes it to the end zone if he wants.
Yeah, Talis is saying it's all the way up there. It's pretty far.
That was Parlay's pull, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe he's going to lose the right now. We'll see.
I'll play the social league with him.
Oh, Maddox has thrown over the top to Tim. He's got it.
Tim, what a grab.
Excellent grab. Sliding.
Fall
just
over
in.
for that one as well.
Well, I did call it Maddox to Tim. Not quite how I thought it would go.
No, it's not how the play was drawn up, but
Hey, if it works, it works.
we'll take it.
I think there was some skillful negotiating as well, pushing that disc as far up the line as they could get.
Yeah, that's a veteran move.
Absolutely.
You won't see any rookies pulling that one off.
Galaxy point now. Whoa.
7-0. Gotta put the best line on for this.
Yeah, the power lines are coming out. Let's see who it is. For red, we've got Maddox on the pool, 30, Noons, Curtis, John Brill, of course, Scary, and Wes. Who we got for black? Black we got Sean, Lace, yep, of course, Greg, yep, Murray, Sid, Joe, Paule, and Will Christopherson. Both looking strong.
Not as many throwers on this East Adelaide line, but let's see what Greg. So you got some 30.
Yeah, I mean, if the 4 throwers, 1 receiver doesn't work, try the 4 receivers, 1 thrower. Ooh.
Big floaty one.
I think with back-to-back bricks, or well, the last one was even worse than that.
Yeah, this one they'll actually take from the brick mark,
Yeah.
across the middle of the field, and not on the sideline.
I don't
Three-quarters
mind a
way up.
brick. You get to just sort of stroll down the field, catch your breath, see what's going on, see where the offense is at.
Puts you in a bit of a bad position because the open and break side opens up quite a bit.
Yeah, that's for sure. Pal has busted deep. He wants it. Greg's
Greg
come
getting
under.
under.
Change of roles and huge gain off that. Deep and under
call.
really helped. Big pick here. I imagine this will get called back.
It doesn't. It's Sid's goal, but yeah, you would imagine it would get called back.
Wes is saying it didn't affect him. No, it is going to head back.
I believe that was his defender.
Yeah. They'll figure it out. Play will continue. Paule's upset. He wanted to just cash those 2 points right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely one of those points. But he'll probably look to end zone again. They can just Sid's got under this time though.
Just looked him off.
Alti.tv.
Murray with the disc. Looking to dump. Nope. Head up. Found
Inside
Sean.
throw.
Excellent shot. Sam standing right in the way. Thanks, Sam.
It's Parley.
Back to Sean. The
Handler
quick
movement right
movement.
here. Just handlers passing between themselves.
Yeah, cycling defense. They don't know where to stand. They're going to find their option soon. And inside. What's happened?
Well, I think Wiz dropped that one.
Was this a cold drop?
I think so. It's a hard catch though. Got some people standing in the way, so it's a bit hard to see.
Well, Southside get their chance.
Oh no.
It's up.
Oh, Nunu.
Nunu's
Great
second efforts.
recovery.
Never give up on the disc. That's it.
It's also a way you catch your Ds.
Maddox has speculated it, and 30's reeled it in.
They're working hard this point. It's the last point for half time.
They both want it. Everyone's running their guts out.
Using up all their energy.
Shots up. Maddox versus Joe. Let's see. He can take it
Floaty.
in the air. Oh,
Oh.
huge leap by Joe.
Just,
Is there gonna be a call?
Fingertips on it. But I think there'll be a call here.
Almost certainly.
He had to reach out over the back of him to get that one.
Yeah, it was a pretty impressive jump. I didn't see him having to play. But, Almost got there. Well, to be fair, Black scored one already.
Scored one off what?
A goal.
Oh,
The pick call.
right, yes, of course.
It looks like madx has retracted his foul call. And player continues. Some good spirit there, having a discussion, feeling it out, and great D by Joe.
Yeah, self-officiated sports. Very weird to people who don't play Ultimate. Oh,
And Joe's just shot it straight away. All right, we're going to have another
Yes.
jump ball. John Brill versus Ben Powley. Oh, he's just read it better.
outread him.
And he's found Will. Very quick relay. And a travel on the throw. It's coming back.
Oh, no.
How many times do they need to score?
Well, you may as well strip another 2 points from Parley. He wants that one too, but
Yep. He is dirty.
he read that one perfectly. Just sneak it out from under John Brill. Just got to go back to Joe. We're back to square one. Parley's looking again, I think. He is going deep again, but it's get looked off this time. It's up the line.
You never feel good taking the same option a second time. He's found the gainer up the line though. And look to Sid. Lovely little catch. Back where they were before. Just have to convert.
Trying to get off the line. Sean saves him there. Joseph makes some janky cuts to get up the line. And he throws it over.
It's pulled down. Is it in? It looks in. They're happy with that one. They're going to let him have it.
Ooh.
2 points to Joe in the end. Great effort.
Another great effort catch. Of course, East Adelaide. No easy throws to the end zone.
Worked for everyone.
Difficult throws only. Getting a whole variety of calls. That's half time.
Indeed. Very close game. Couldn't ask for a better one. 8-7, they're taking it. Back from 4-1, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Southside up 4-1.
Worked hard to get back. Powley flipping the score. Feels good to do. I'm sure it's 10-7 in his mind. Connor and Nick warming up for the next game. Following this.
Our defense is good. Our offense, I've been good then.
4-1 up to 8-7 down. Ooh.
Same problem. The options are there. If we're going to throw it, we just need to keep a bit more, a bit flutter. That's all it is. Just execution. It's alright, Spree. We're good. We're good. I still feel good about this game. Alright? And don't let players like Sean Lace, Joe get off the line. I don't give a shit. Just push them back. Alright. 1-2 defense. 1-2 defense! Let's go, boys. D Southern West defense.
Yeah, I think we're starting to, it's been really good overall, but we're starting to let a couple of their guys get the easy under big games. I think it's good to, I'm meaning Parley and Greg. I think it's good to be careful with them, but we need to have some pressure on them so that it's not just every 5 minutes. Yeah. If we had to balance a lot better before, and now
OT.TV.
And we are back for the second half of this game. 8-7.
Tyler sticks it up, and that's going to be a brick as well.
It's brick number 2.
The pressure got to them. Too many excellent pulls in a row.
Yep, of course. This coverage brought to you by OTTV. Most of the work behind the scenes done by Rex. If you want to support this coverage and see more of it, go to ot.tv. Oh, sorry, go to patreon.com/ot.tv to support it. Get the memberships. Oh, cold throwaway here.
I think he was looking for someone on the break side and they weren't quite ready.
Back to the handler movement. Carlos putting it deep, which actually ended up shorter than expected. Ferdy was waiting there for it.
Just pumped it straight up the line. Oh no. Ferdy's looked over the top and the only person who's seen it coming is Sean Lace.
Big fat side throw.
Yep.
Seems like to nobody. Nobody even got close to it.
Joe's found Keith this time.
Somehow in the middle of the field by himself.
Good little reset, hit up on the break side. Love to see that stuff. Back it goes again. Oh, and Tullis has got the D and he's made sure of it. He wants the 2. Sticks it up for Joe. John, sorry. Yeah, pulls it down. Huge 5-point play.
He wants it all. He wants it all.
He definitely knows the scores are happening.
Yeah, Talis has been around for a long, long time. He knows all about the scoring, how to get those cheeky points.
I think we saw a lot more aggressive defense from Southside there too. It's good to see.
Absolutely.
They're lacking a bit at the end of the last point, just a bit deflated. Reset. It's good for them.
Yeah, I think their handlers getting a bit tired at the end of the first half. Throwing it away a bit more than expected.
Yeah, I did overhear them saying they're trying to be a little bit more aggressive. You know, create more threat and hopefully create a bit more space by doing so.
Aggression always helps.
I'm sure East Adelaide weren't quiet themselves, coming up with some new strats. See what they do coming out of it. Got both Greg and Murray on the line. Have showed themselves to be pretty handy little receivers.
Absolutely. Scary's got the disc now. We'll be pulling this time.
Yep, Tyler's lost the gig. He might have got the D and the assist for that initial brick.
You don't get points for pulls.
Fortunately do not lose points for pulls either.
Wind's picking up a bit here.
It's shorter.
It's coming towards this sideline here.
Just out.
That
Brick
wind
has been called.
pushing that disc to the side. It's coming across from right to left, coming towards this close sideline here. That's just how I'm feeling it. That's what it feels like.
Yep. It's also very cold.
Yep.
Oh, excellent gainer there.
Yeah.
Really hitting the out ends on those cuts. Cut deep to gut under. Great strategy.
That's just fast movement. Just break throw after break throw, and unfortunately just a throwaway.
A wayward shot in the end.
They're really getting those break throws all the way through. Just couldn't quite get it in at the end. Bit too wide. That's a big gainer to John.
Helps. Up to Curtis. The breakside continuations are really important. Easy way to get distance up the field. Feels really frustrating as a defender when they keep coming off too.
Yeah. Tim bailing him out there.
Oh, Freddie. Sid's just knocked that
He's
straight
eating
out.
that one up. Looked like he was winding up for a big one, but
Yep.
didn't go as far as he was expecting.
Sean finding Murray up the line. He's looking to dump. Needs to be a little bit more pressure on that dump there. It's too easy into the end zone. They're not going to be happy with that.
Sid once again getting the goal there.
Yeah, he's working overtime.
He's working overtime. Murray working overtime as well at that point. He received a couple of great cuts. You just don't want to give him credit because he's your brother.
Also had that unfortunate throwaway.
That was
right
true.
on the end zone line.
That's true. Wouldn't have got into that great position if it wasn't for his cuts though. Let's go with
That's
that.
fair to say, fair to say. And then now is asking for where the layout was.
Don't get points for layouts.
Nope, just injuries.
Let's go, Black! Take advantage of those little mistakes! Take advantage!
Sean's trying to get into their heads a bit.
Yeah.
The psychological war, of course. Just as much as the physical war.
Well, only when he's around. He always skirts that line of not quite poor spirit, just very ferocious.
Yeah.
Although you always know he's targeting it at you.
Punish him! Punish him, Black! Come on!
He's saying punish them to his own team.
Yeah, Black! Let's go, Black!
And then cheering at the other team.
That's the fun part about intrastate tournaments. You know everybody
Yeah.
within the community.
That's
You know exactly how to get into their heads. Sean is talking some big game for his own game. Coming up next, of course.
Maddox to field. I think that's just gone out the back. Or is he? It's gone all the way out the back. All right.
Wow.
He's taking the brick. Too many muscles on that one. Oh, huge! Oh, there's been a foul called.
Wow.
Got everyone excited.
Everyone is out their seats.
That's still going to put blood pumping through your veins. Love to see that right on him.
You have to talk about that one.
Yeah.
I think Greg might have claimed he got that clean.
It did sound pretty solid. Oh, it's coming in on zero.
Coming in. Oh, thought there was a bit of a zony look going on. Greg seems to be marking multiple people, but
He always does seem that way whenever he's on
back
the
to a
field.
match defense.
Little Bladey over the top. He's going to pull down.
Oh, it's just gone over everyone
Nailed
again.
in.
It's happened a few times this game now. Just floating over everybody.
Just a little mistakes. It's going to cost them in the end.
A couple of mistakes now as the game goes on.
Yep.
Points are getting less and less clean.
Yeah, when the defense tightens up, the offense has to do the same. That's an excellent look to the middle to Alice there. See what she can use it. Finds Keith. Oh, huge run through.
Scary,
from
running
Scary.
through that one.
Lifting his team. A lefty backhand, fluttery as it can get.
Looked a bit suspicious.
Yep. Another over the top blade. Is this one coming down? Yes, it is.
He just reads that perfectly. Just goes over the top
John
of Jim.
Brill. Beautiful throw. That's why he's Mr. Number One.
That is true. That was a great throw. Like I said, he does a bit of everything.
Excellent bit of touch. Well, Southside are not out of it yet. They've got some fight left in them.
It's a game. I think the scores are level. 9-all.
10-9? Oh, shit.
Hopefully this isn't the best game of the season. It'd be a shame to have it as the first game, but
Yeah.
it's an exciting start to the season.
Well, I personally hope we get to see Universe. Nothing better than a good Universe point.
Of course.
People get more and more fired up. Leave it all out there. I think Maddox is already there. Every point's Universe for him. That was actually a really good point out of Scary there. Found himself lots of options.
Absolutely. He's getting all of the looks.
Yeah.
Has some great throws as well.
Madx to pull. He's done a couple spectacular ones so far. See how this one goes.
Pulling discs for years. Ever since I started playing Frisbee, he's been pulling everything.
Just discs, right?
Yeah, just discs.
Just discs.
Sure. Oh, Alice handling now.
Fielding the disc, mix it up. Still back to Sean though.
Got 3 handlers.
Centers to Paole. I think that's a good move. Get yourself a couple extra meters. Always scared of Paole going deep. They'll give him the under. Back to Sean.
Going back to a bit more of a normal look now. Not 3 handlers anymore.
Good little reset.
Doing double handler movement.
And the shot is up.
Bit floaty.
Sean's time. And he's taking it. Excellent. Little
Great.
box out. Protected the fall of the disc.
Some great boxing. Sean just getting the right position.
Yeah, he's pretty handy with the disc in his hands, but he goes deep and he's not easy to beat either. So you got to put someone on him. He's pretty confident in the air. I'm sure they'll use that look a lot more as the season goes on.
Got 11 players, may as well play through them all in different positions. Everyone on the team can throw. So
That's
here.
right. I think that was Paole again, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. We see a lot of shots from him, no doubt. So we have a bit of an audience forming now as people arrive for the second game.
Yep.
Pressure mounts.
Most people warming up, so not a lot of eyes on the game.
Just wait for the big moments.
Still watching.
Yeah.
Second game, of course, coming straight after this game. I believe there's a 10-minute break in between them. And then we'll be back, but with Ben Paole. So commentary is not going to be as nice.
It'll be much more entertaining.
It's going to be more entertaining, but
Slightly more critical, perhaps.
definitely.
Lovely little center there from 30 up to Sando. That's where you want the disc. Over to Tim Stevens. Probably look for a reset. There you go. Straight up to 30.
There.
Don't let him have that disc quite so long.
Alice is so open right now.
Paole does play quite a lazy defense.
He's just poaching.
There it is. Finds the break on the second pump. 30 shot.
Oh, it goes over everybody.
It has. I think they just sort of popped up a little as a side there.
I think the wind's got hold of that one a bit. Just goes over everybody, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. Draping up the disc, bringing up to from the side, the end zone, sorry.
Paole zooming.
Oh, he definitely doesn't play lazy on offense.
Nope.
Joe
Shot
puts it
from
up.
Joe. I like these shots. Oh, Tim
Tim
Stevens.
Stevens.
Excellent rundown. He's got to feel good about that one.
Great job.
I had to
James
shut
handled
down that Greg Deep option. Tim Stevens, man for the job.
Seems like he's the only man for the job on this team.
You might be right.
So anyone can keep up with him.
Probably the only man who wants the job. Everyone else happy. Just yeah, Tim's got it.
Great running though. Managed to get a full hand on that disc. Almost comfortably, I'd say. Might help East Adelaide. Might help them realise that they can't just throw any throws to Greg.
Yeah.
I think they were getting away with a bit too much early in the game, but
Yeah, you got to. Tim's heading deep here. He's got a lot of space. But it seems that East Adelaide are playing a little bit straight up, making them question the long shot.
Yeah, they're playing a bit safer.
Greg coming in here, wide arms, hard to throw around that. Whoop.
I think,
Cheeky little strip.
Got it in the way a bit. He's coming back in. Up the line, 30 of course, very fast.
Shot goes up again, this time looking for Sando, and Murray gets in between.
Oh,
Perfect.
Almost thought it was going to pop up again, but...
Everyone's chanting second best Wachtel, I believe. That's what you hear on second best Wachtel.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wait, we're not going to hurt feelings around here.
That was an excellent rundown again.
Yeah.
Those long shots not coming off. They're going to have to work for it a bit more than
Murray
that.
being picked higher than you, and everyone made sure you heard about that one.
Sure did. Third long shot. This one looks like it's going to work out. Yep, Paole's got it there.
All the space in front of him.
Dumps it back to Greg.
Still not quite in.
He wants the end zone. He's right on the edge of it. Oh my God!
Goodness.
That's the cheekiest little break I've seen all night.
That's a move you'd see from people who've been playing together for 20 years.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He just dropped down, gave it a little flick. Beautiful.
Just turned around, behind the back. No one suspected a thing.
Oh.
It's not only the deep cuts, he's got the cheeky ones as well.
Yeah, I mean, they were working it really well at the start, hitting those inside breaks. But when the deep ones come off, you got to shoot a couple, especially to Greg. Southside got him on that one.
That one was to Pale though, that deep one.
Yeah, last deep one, hit up Pale. He's been hitting the unders, taking those free gainers. But I guess that goes to show you why they're giving him the unders. Equally dangerous deep.
Do everything.
And I'm seeing a lot less unforced errors now. They've cleaned that up, making the defense work for the turns.
They get more tired. They just get more warmed up with the skills. It's a balancing act.
More switched on. See if the pulls can match. Huge high one again.
That is Blady.
Coming back in though.
They're going to let that one bounce and roll.
Roll.
At the back. So he's going to bring it back up to the front. The end zone.
That'll work nicely.
Greg back on the mark.
And it is straight up on madx. They're trying to stop that quick deep look.
It's a good option. It's going out. There it is.
It's going to come the second one. Talos wants his. He's got it. Is it in? It's not quite in yet. And he's found John.
Safe.
Shades of what we just saw before. Long shot, cheeky little break.
Blow for blow.
Yeah.
Giving them a taste of their own medicine. Talos just got in that position first. Just ran it down.
Bit of chat happening between them.
It's getting a little bit heated.
Yep.
Of course, that's fun if you know everybody. You know what pisses them off. You know what riles them up. And you try and get to them a bit. East Adelaide still up by 1 point. But they're also on offense now.
Just got to hold it out.
It's going to hold out to the end of the game.
Southside are coming. They're shutting down the options. Greg's not on. See if they can stop Powley next. And then they'll have to perhaps look to unders.
I think this team can definitely work it under still. Got a lot of handy players.
Absolutely.
Keith, of course, a Phoenix alumni. Teachings of Ed.
Yeah. I suppose Jin is the real master of Phoenix.
That is true. Ed, of course, probably student of Jin.
Yeah. See what Jin will be serving up here. It looks like he's going wide, and it's another brick.
Yeah, Joe's left that one.
It's a
badminton move, just leaving it.
We're looking at a bit of a horizontal set here, it seems like, from East Adelaide Force.
Yeah, finally a bit of a different look. It's getting a bit boring watching a vert stack every point.
You just got to make the defense think every now and again.
Yeah, finally a different look. John and Ferdy on the inside, probably initiating the cuts.
Defending the initial cuts.
Defending the initial cuts, sorry, my bad.
Will using the disc. See what he can find. Shot up the line, never a bad option. Power position, and there is Joe's coming back in. Oh, layout D.
I think he just got his fingers onto that.
He doesn't look like he's claiming it, but just celebrating to himself, I suppose.
Yeah, he's playing serious.
Yeah.
I saw a little bit of deviation on the disc.
Excellent.
We'll have to run back to get the mark on. Don't want Maddox to have a free throw.
Oh, cold drop. That hurts.
That definitely hurts.
Just coming a bit quicker than he might have liked. And Joe's found Sid on the open side.
Sid has to work a little bit to get to that one. Joe threw it right in front of him. Help him get fit for outbreak season.
Which one? Sid?
Yeah.
Yep. I think he's always pretty fit.
Yeah, he's always on top of his fitness.
Joe too, actually, looking pretty good lately. They've both been working the off season.
Working hard. I think Joe's been having a bit of a back injury recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I see him at the gym. Struggling a bit with some of the squats.
Not like you though, George.
Not like me.
Huge man that you are.
But he's looking good out here.
Yeah, some nice throws, some nice deep looks. Almost had himself a goal, if not for Ferdy's fantastic layout.
That was incredible. Palais back to putting himself on pulling duties.
Good call.
I think he had one stinker, but the rest have been pretty good.
He's gone to these really high outside blades, and they're working pretty well. Just roll out the back, set up it from the front.
Yeah, you take that. It's better than a brick.
Absolutely. Whole team's down there.
Same thing as a brick, except it's just further up the field.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back to a vertical stack offense here.
Keep it simple, I guess.
Don't overcomplicate things. They trust themselves that they have the skill. They got super far in front in the first half, so they believe they can do it. Oh, Sando going a bit further up.
Alice just setting up a couple meters off the mark.
Trying to stop that deep throw.
I believe so.
Tim Stevens going deep, but it's been looked off a bit.
We'll see as it comes out of this sideline, but I think it might be a flick no insides, or it's even just a straight up.
Seems more like a no inside. Bit of a floaty one,
Yeah.
Carlos.
All right, we're on the line. They've got to get off this or take the shot. They're taking the shot.
And
That
Ferdy.
looks good. Floating over Ferdy's advantage. He's a track it down. He's dropped it.
It's a couple of drops now.
He did all the hard work. Got himself to position.
He's in prime position, front row seats.
Absolutely.
And East Adelaide really going to try and punish them for that one.
Yeah. Found the inside of Jin. That's a good shot. Deep's not on. He's got to reset. Who's he got? He's found Alice on the break side. Laid out on the mark. Almost got there. Kevin looking back. Back to Jin.
Playing a bit safe.
Deep's just a bit crowded right now. They've just got to bide their time, find their shots. Ooh, very cheeky reset.
Keep going back to the handlers.
Good place to be. Up the line, finds Alice.
They're stuck on this line though. Luckily the wind is coming the other way, so they're
Excellent
not
reset. Opens up the field. Not quite in. That's do it.
Beautiful.
Sid to Jin.
They really
Sid
punished
again.
them.
They did, yeah. They didn't let him off.
Yeah.
That hurts. They'll
But
be
he
dirty.
is not happy with himself after that drop.
No.
Score check, please. The scoreboard's wrong. 13-10. Let's go, boys.
Been asked for a score check. Thought I'd save your ears and not yell into the mic.
Good call. They've got to make their move now.
Starts to cool down a bit here as well. It's gonna hurt when this hits your hand.
I think I might have just seen that from John Brill the other point. Fired it in from Maddox, and weren't quite ready enough to catch that one.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Good try, Andy.
Pele to pull again. Strong line on here as well. Lots of speed. Sid, Kevin, Keith.
Bit of confusion about how long the game goes for.
Time cap, I believe, is meant to have been called.
Time cut!
There it is. The time cap called.
Finish this point, add one play to that.
That
The
means
lights
if
are
East
coming
Adelaide
on.
scores, we're playing until 15. If Southside scores, we're playing until 14. So it's a bit confusing. Marty doesn't know the rules. I feel like nobody really knows the rules.
Well, they sort of do vary from league to league. When time cap is there hard cap? How does that all work? Oh, up the line, Keith gets in between. I believe he was already there. We'll see how this discussion results.
I think he's claiming it's a bit of a dangerous play. Yeah, almost has to stop himself from running into him.
Or a strip.
It's also possible.
3 in the discussion already. Not sure Paolé is meant to be in that one. Always gives his opinion anyway.
He loves giving his opinion.
Yep.
We're going to get a lot of that in the next game.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he's certainly going to give his opinion.
When he's on
next
the
game.
microphone, he can put himself in everything.
Yeah, this might be sent back. Discussion's gone on a while.
Bit long.
Yeah. That's Will Christopherson just shouting there. Too long. Send it back.
There's a bunch of players who know the rules well, have been playing for a while. Also know how to bend the rules a little bit, I'd say.
Well, yeah. I find a lot of people who just are not happy with a contested call.
No.
Doesn't suit them.
Hey, how did they get that on the stats? Who's doing the stats?
Better than arguing with the referee, though, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll
well,
take that any day of the week.
I suppose. And Talis has retained the disc. And he's huge blade straight up, looking for Nunu. He's under it. He's not got it.
He's just
Has
misread it, I
Greg
think.
tickled it, though?
I don't think so. I think he's just misread that one a bit.
They've not given it to him. It was not a bad shot there. Just didn't quite read that one in.
It was very bladey. Very hard to read in the air, especially when it goes up that high.
True. Joe to bring it in, see how he'll approach this. Finds Greg on an under.
Unusual spot for him to be, but especially this game.
He's just stuck on the line at the moment. Yep, that's got him off it. Oh, hasn't quite.
Just out of the reach of key. That's
And it
just an
found
easy
him.
one.
All right, so gain to 14, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Everyone counts.
Big crowd gathered now. Can barely see past anybody.
Yep.
Everyone's standing in front of us.
It's all right, we can just predict what's going to happen. And if we're wrong, so be it. Huge pull from Madx here. Fielded by Paole, centering it to Joe. See if he can find any options on the open side. Not just going to reset disc. Jin having a look. He's taking the shot up to, who's that? Greg. Surprise, surprise.
People are actually going to think they're out of sync now.
Sure.
We've got a game to 14. So potentially this could be the last point, or we could be looking at 3 more points. Anywhere in between there. I'm personally hoping he gets the universe.
Me too. I love a good universe point. I think you see as many layouts and huge bids and, you know, dodgy calls in a universe point as you see in the rest of the game.
Combined, yeah.
Yep.
Easily.
Just a lot of drama. Good lot of drama. Excellent pull here, finding it all the way to the end zone. Wasn't quite right. It was Sean to Joe. But Greg is running deep.
Oh, he's
The
going
shot
deep
is
again.
coming!
All day.
That's
All
too
day.
easy. Too easy. And that is game.
That's game over.
Well, I called it. Sort of.
East Adelaide takes it at 14-11.
Well played by everyone. Really interesting.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Southside got up to an early lead, but Ben Paole brought his team back.
Sure did. Locked down on that defense a lot. Cool.
Hope they got more mistakes.
Have fun in the next game, George.
I won't have fun with Ben Paole.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch,
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our
our
work
work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.